is a little bit safer.
They have one more ban in their hands. They can take away the Diggy if they want to, just to make sure that, hey, the Arkai will not be disrupted.
Yep. Absolutely agree here. ArkAngel, do you think they'll go for the Kadita? I feel like either Kadita or Kagura, but like I'm leaning more towards Kadita here.
I like the Kagura a little bit more, but that's the Minotaur ban as we
Ooh,
mentioned.
that's good. That's really, really good.
So they do have another tank being taken off the table. Let's see what ArkAngel wants to go for.
ArkAngel, couple of options on the table now. Are they gonna go for it? What mage do they really want to have on their side? Or
I think Kagura.
Kagura's pretty good.
There it is. We saw it yesterday. We saw it in game 1. Let's see it again.
Yep, one more time. So far, I mean, whoever's been playing Kagura has been dominating overall. So I'm not too surprised to see it. Louvre Esports, however, how do they round out their composition? God,
no.
And Selena?
Oh, the homage to Geek Fam here. The Gato Kacha gets locked in. This is a surprising lineup. Talk about a trump card. That's what you call a trump card.
Wow. I actually really, really like this because that means if Kagura wants to come in with the Yin Yang overturn, trades places with the Umbrella, she could get taunted up and she won't be able to get out of it.
And on top of that, the Avatar of the Guardian is very, very effective into diving to the back lines if they can single out any members, right? There's a very good follow-up here. Lusty, I don't think they're going to go for Kimi. I think Granger's a better pick. They lock it in.
Yeah, much better pick here because, again, that Death Sonata, if you see it happening, oh, Sky Guardian's Avatar is coming in to the backside. I can slow you down with my Death Sonata.
I like this. I like this a lot. But who is going to come on top here? Gideon, what do you think?
I don't know. They've got a really strong pick comp coming in from Louvre Esports, and ArkAngel kind of want to do the same thing, but not really. I think I'm going to lean towards Louvre a little bit.
Oh, I'm leaning towards ArkAngel here. I'm liking the composition a lot more. Look at that. All the players, they're all ready. They're all prepared. ArkAngel on stage. One game away from securing top 3 in this MSC. But same goes to the other side as well. Louvre, can they do this?
I think they can. They've shown that they have the potential. They know how ArkAngel kind of works here, but the same argument can be made of ArkAngel. They have to adapt. They have to be ready on the fly.
Oh, let's see here. Picks coming through. Looks like there's a little bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully we get that swapped up. No problems whatsoever.
Yeah. Again, these teams, they need their comms ready and set. However, a quick little fun fact here, they've also got the talcum powder already ready, so they don't, get their Realme phones gammy or anything.
Okay, let me ask you, why do they have that powder there?
Okay, so when you have that problem, when you have like those sweaty hands,
yeah,
like, your screen protector gets like grimy and like nasty.
Man.
Have you ever had one of those moments where you flick your phone and realize that your phone doesn't register it?
Yeah, exactly.
When you have this talcum powder, it kind of helps out with that because you won't leave too many marks on the phone itself, but also it allows you for less misplays to happen because of your phone. So no more grime, don't have to worry about it.
All right, thanks for your lesson, Professor Gideon, but this is it. Louvre versus the hometown favorites, ArkAngel, 1 win away from securing into the top 3.
Oh, this is going to be a tough game. Let's look at the lane assignments here. Looks like Selena going to be starting on the buff as usual with Yor as the Guardian, making sure that nobody goes for those big invades. But I think ArkAngel might want to consider it.
They need to be careful. They need to think about their rotation. Don't make any mistakes here. Let's look at their lane assignments. Looks like Kiddo not actually disturbed for his own buff. They're a pretty interesting start.
Yeah, very interesting because, again, you saw them. They were in the mid lane. Now they're transversing down to the bot side. He uses the Rondo to get over the wall to catch that bot wave.
Yep, this is a very unorthodox start here. Jill forced to flicker out Rio, going for the dive. One more auto attack, and there it is. ArkAngel gets first blood, and together with it, the roar from the crowd.
Absolutely, and ArkAngel, great dive overall. They're going to be keeping control over this River Crab. However, down on bot side, can they take it out fast enough? Yes,
Not
they
sure.
do.
Yeah, they do go for it. So that's a very, very quick trade here. Both Hermit Crabs going over to ArkAngel.
Yeah, both River Crabs have been taken out. Now, I mean, Louvre, they could go for a potential pick here, but they are playing a little passive, surprisingly.
Interesting to see how they want to play this here, because they have a really strong early game lineup with the Cho, with the Franco, especially together with the Selena, but they're just happy to just stay back.
And the better question is why it wasn't Gato as well as the carry down on bot side. Oh, look, there it is.
Oh, Flicker comes through. Unbreakable. Your.
He gets. Oh, he was a little too short.
Oh, it's an arrow does land, but do they want to go for it? Kino taking a lot of punch, but he gets sniped away instead. Destinata, 1, 2, not enough. There goes Lorano. Extra movement speed, extra auto attack, not going to be enough. Jade coming up for some help. It's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange.
Oh no, that has to be a nervous misplay there. The shot calling was not correct. They probably shouldn't have gone for the dive, especially considering that Jeff Cutie Forever hit his level 4.
Oh, this is going to be the turtle. Once again, another good early game for ArkAngel.
I mean, this could easily turn around. It's looking a little bit better here, but we're just going to have to see. Oh, really, really close from Marshall.
So arrow lands onto Jay. Needs to be careful. They do not want to get sniped away. Remember the early game potential from this Louvre lineup, but they're not fighting anything. They're not even level 4 yet.
Gio isn't even level 4. He can't even go for the Way of the Dragon.
Flicker lands onto Yorn. There he goes. That's the gotta catch it out. ArkAngel, they are feeling it in this game tree.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, the crowd is definitely feeding them in all their plays, so I think they are going to keep up the aggression here. Louvre Esports need to make something happen.
Oh, Gio trying to fight for something. Will be able to take Rio, but great control of the umbrella. Will be able to get away scot-free.
Yep, looks like he's going to be fine for now. Rest of the team of Louvre not getting the picks that they want.
Kido looking for something. Once again, this was the same thing in game 2 as well, right? They kept on going for it, but this is a good ultimate here on the last side, pushing Masha all the way back in the turret. One more hit will be enough. He pops the sprint. He really wants to kill off this Franco. Bloody hand from Masha will stop Lusty in his tracks. Blender's gonna get tagged out. One more auto attack, one more hit, and there goes the kill.
Whoa, and the crowd, they're going wild every kill. It's just feeding into ArkAngel. They're getting more and more aggressive.
The home ground advantage is starting to show. ArkAngel 6-1 in terms of the kill score.
Yep, and it looks like Louvre, they're starting to crumble under the pressure here. A lot of misplays are being made.
Oh, Killwash wants to kill off one. Ooh, the Phantom Charge didn't get anything, but the auto attacks gets it. He won't trade for it with his own life, but that was really, really worth it because you're stopping Carry the farm.
Exactly. The more time, even though both of you do lose out of farm, it's more important that Carry doesn't scale up into this game in comparison to Leomore. Leomore, he can clean up the back line. It's absolutely fine. He doesn't need too many items to be effective.
Oh, Iron Hook lands onto Lusty. Definitely not the target that he wants. Abyssal Arrow onto the Archive once again. But he's so tanky, they do not want to converge onto him.
Yeah, they realize it's not the priority target. Louvre back off. They're rotating from bot back to mid side, and hopefully they need to keep control over this mid lane here.
Has to be careful. Lusty trying to look for any openings. Rio together with Killwash all on this mid side because they want to set up for that turtle.
Oh, a turtle now. Can they even contest it? I don't even think so.
Oh, it's already down. They can't even reach into the vicinity. ArkAngel taking up a second turtle of the game.
Louvre a little slow on that rotation there, but again, this is looking very, very good for ArkAngel. Ahead by 5 kills as well as 4. Man, I took way too long to calculate that. 4K gold lead here.
4K gold lead, 5 minutes in. ArkAngel definitely in the driver's seat at the moment. Lusty, Hurricane Dance will save his life, but you can see 5 members of Louvre is here. They're losing so much map pressure to ArkAngel.
Yep, ArkAngel looking very, very happy with what they have. 5 kills in the lead. Can they push this even more? Next turtle's coming up in about 1 minute and 25 seconds, but he wants this kill onto Yor.
Killwash does pop the Phantom Steam, but he straight away immediately channels the recall because he says that he wants to rotate into the top side, get the farm there instead. Rio gonna clear up all these minions. They want to take down this bottom turret.
Yeah, bottom turret. I mean, they've cut the wave as well, so I think they should be able to get it. Top side should be the point of contention from the side of Louvre Esports, but it looks like they're giving it up.
No, Louvre, they just want to go mid. They want to reset this. ArkAngel gonna take a turret for free, basically.
Oh, this is not looking too good for Louvre Esports. They're falling further and further behind.
Arrow lands onto Rio. He is going to back off. Not going to contest onto that just yet. Jackie for that is there. Oh, the hook straight away. Hurricane Dance from Lusty, making sure they back off.
Killwash going to be back up into that top lane here. I think he's strong enough to just hold his own against Gil at this point. Like, Gil, he needs a couple more items before he can just start one-shotting people, but until that point, once he gets that Blade of Despair, that's when he's going to be able to deal the damage here. However, you have to understand that Leomore is ahead in terms of items as well as components.
Yep, but you can see now all 4 members of ArkAngel on to this top side. Once again, no response coming up from this Louvre lineup. Flicker gets tagged up. JD to be careful. Hook is there. Killash in the back line. He does go down. Killash will not be able to get anything. Masha a little bit too tanky. Oh, Rio. He wants to get a kill, but it's a little bit too far. He needs to be careful. He's stuck between the rock and a hard place. Should be going down. The Destinal are going to clear off the kills. But here comes the rest of ArkAngel. They're going to take the mid turret instead.
Yeah, no contestation. Oh, Yor coming in with a big play. Tries to clear the wave as much as possible and saves that tier 2.
We'll be able to at least keep that tier 2 alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, and they're going to keep on pushing forward, especially keeping control over that turtle. Again, no turtles have been collected by Louvre Esports, and now it's starting to show.
I mean, look at the goal lead. It's 4,000 straight off the bat. And on top of that, the EXP lead is insane here.
Yeah, EXP may be a big factor here, but you have to understand, Jeff QT Forever, he's a monster. Look at his items.
Oh, he wants to go fight. He wants to go for this 5v5. He has a lot of damage potential coming through. Phantom Steed does get caught out.
Oh, the catch!
Lands on the Kaja. Do they want to fight this? Kaja is down for the count. Kakura is there. He hasn't yet ulted. Phantom's charge is there. Here comes Swap. Pops the ultimate. His carry has a lot of damage. They need to be careful. They're going to back up for now. Kiluash just dancing with them, just toying with them at the moment.
However, they do lose their bot side. Though they are using a lot of resources to get these picks. Yeah, sure, your one kill is important. You deny the EXP off of J. However, ArkAngel are playing the map game. They are looking to push forward and hopefully take this game away playing the macro game.
All right, here, still relatively even Stevens across both ends. Look, they are definitely behind, but it's not a hill to climb.
It's not a hill anymore. It's quite a mountain because the goal lead from ArkAngel, they're not letting this up. They've maintained this 5k goal lead for so long already. Lord is already about to spawn in about 43 seconds.
Oh, here comes the hook. Lands onto Lusty, not the target that they want to go for once again. They just want to back off. They just want to see where can they open up team fights. This could be it here, Gideon. They're all in the mid side.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be one big bout. He gets hit by the Abyssal Arrow, but no follow-up going to be coming through from that Selena. Way too many things to worry about.
Yeah, but Linma, look at his top side, look at his bottom side. Jill is just cutting the wave. They want to put on pressure because they know Lord is going to come out in the next team fight.
Yeah, he is deep in enemy territory at this point.
Oh, they go for it, Marshall gets caught out. Here comes the Outer Guard, and they want to back off. What is there? So far, it's going to be a 4v5. Yor is the next target in the vicinity. Meanwhile, the box backside, Chikado doesn't land, but Jill is there. Lord winning this team fight. They're not doing what they want here. ArkAngel, they're all too split. Jill is there. Can he get the Kagura? Yes, it's the answer, but he'll wait for it with his own life.
2 for 2 trade. Oh! Times out at the very end there. That Rondo just gave him a little bit of distance here. However, they trade 2 for 2. That's not looking too good for ArkAngel. They don't want to take these 50-50s where they go even.
Yeah, you can see now Lurf biting back. The 5k goal lead now only 3,000.
Oof. I don't think it's going to matter too much here, but so far, ArkAngel, I still think they're quite far ahead with the lead here. And Louvre Esports, they're looking to play very more conservatively. Hopefully they get these better hooks and better angles to hopefully punish ArkAngel.
Yeah, they do not want to make any mistakes like that. You can see ArkAngel, that fight was super split. Everyone was all around the whole map. They need to go for a 5v5 because the nature of their composition is all about AoE. The Phantom Steed, the Yin Yang Overton, even the Destinata, it does AoE damage.
Yeah, now here's where it gets really scary. It's going to get super dicey. I personally feel like ArkAngel should keep farming until they hit their third item power spike, which is around 32k. Once they have that, Lord looks a little bit more promising here.
No, looks like they want to start it straight away. Marsha hook doesn't land. Rhapsody lets it rip on the side of Jeff Cutie forever. Now they are the ones to start Lord.
They should. I don't think they should do this. This is really risky. It could turn around at any point, especially since Lord not too far behind.
Oh no, look at that. 40% health. Alright, hook. That's on the Kaja. Jay is caught out, but they can burn down Lord. They can kill off Lord straight away. Do they get it? Yes, it's the answer. Now 4v5. ArkAngel, can they go for it? What? He's doing so much damage. Kilo Ash is the one in trouble. He tries to snipe away Marshall. He gets the kill. Meanwhile, the bottom side can see Kilo. Destinata doesn't land on the ending. Jeff Cutie forever. He needs to back off. It is going to be a 2 for 2 exchange, but ArkAngel, they take the Lord.
Oh, they take one more! It's a 2 for 3! Wait, can they get that last one?
Rio, he does have the umbrella.
Somebody needs to recall. Bot lane is way too built up.
Oh, buying a lot of time for his team here, but here comes the umbrella, goes back into position. He goes away, Chill, he wants this kill though. Oh, the auto attack, he gets the kill as well.
Really nicely done. They gotta recall now. If not, they're gonna lose their inhibitor turret for no reason.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna go down. I think, yeah, Louvre Esports will be able to defend this just in time.
Oh, thank God for Gado's taunt. Thank God.
Jay wanted to flicker, use the Divine Judgment onto that Joe, but quick fingers from Jill, managing to keep alive.
Oh, this is such a stressful game. Now, the Lord push is coming through. ArkAngel, they need to defend it. However, they are one member down, so it's looking more likely that Louvre can even this game out.
Oh, they won this, but it could be the game-ending fight coming in for the next time around. We are 12 minutes in. Kagura is left alive. Lord is marching onto the top side.
I think this game is going to be a little bit longer than we thought. I'm expecting around 16 minutes or so before this game looks to conclude itself, because this Lord push not going to be too effective for the side of ArkAngel. Wait, well, they're going to take out the inhibitor. They're not able to defend it.
Oh, Jay, he gets caught out once again. The Kaja is out, down for the count, but Joe is traded out. It's going to be a 1-4 exchange. Both tanks across both teams are down.
Even ArkAngel was like, I just can't. Just take him. Just take him. We're not going to bother.
Yeah, but at least they got the trade-off. They got the inhibitor, and now they're just going to reset, wait for the next Lord.
Not to mention, they did pick up Geo in the side lane as well. So, overall, I would say it's a win for ArkAngel. However, these next 3 minutes aren't going to matter too much, especially for Louvre, because that means that the goal lead, they're going to end up with at least 38k to about 42k is where I'm looking at.
This is going to be a fight of the marksmen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be rough because, again, the range coming in from that Death Sonata is ridiculous as long as those shots land onto that carry.
They're going for more here. ArkAngel forcing through. They see what? Death Sonata. It lands onto the carry. Can they tag it in time? But no, it's the answer. They do not want to go for it. Avatar Regarded doesn't go through. They do not get the cancel. Chill there. Divine Judgment. That's on the Joe. Can they get it? They just bursts him down. ArkAngel has a man advantage.
This might be it. ArkAngel, they've got the catch that they've been waiting for. They've got an open inhibitor. They could look to try and get one more, but the hook comes through the suppression.
He needs to be careful though. Look at the damage of Jeff Kitty for Aaron Rio. Just doing so much. Oh no. The whole gang's here. Kagura's down. That's a big off.
I don't know how that Abyssal Arrow landed. There were just so many members kind of clustered together. You didn't really know who it was going to hit.
They have to be careful here coming through on the side of ArkAngel. They have to lead, but they need to make sure they don't squander it. Make sure they play things by the book. And another one onto Lusty. Hurricane Dance immediately pop, keep himself safe.
Oh my goodness, Marsha No Mercy, just change your name to DJ Khaled, because you are just getting another one and another one with those iron hooks.
Playing the replay of his famous tracks.
Oh,
let me hook you in.
Let me. All right, I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. Okay, fair play, fair play. Looks like the rest of the team of Louvre Esports, they are not going out without a fight.
They're going a little bit more. Oh, look at Jeff Q Forever, Blade of Despair. He's maxed out in terms of items. Blade of the Headless Seas, Berserker's Fury, Bloodlust Axe, Hunter Strike, as well as the Blade of Despair. He's going to pack a punch.
Yep, 6 more seconds until Lord is back up. They need to clear the waves, and then they need to contest Lord for the side of Louvre Esports. They just don't have a choice.
Well, let's see how they want to go from here. It's going to be a very interesting start here, and they are going to start onto Lost straight away.
Wow. Wow, 2.2k? All right, whatever.
Look at
That's
that.
a lot of damage.
That's one form of Rhapsody, and that's all he wrote. Oh, Courage Pro, Leomon gets caught out.
Oh,
Kilo
no.
X down.
No.
That's a big pick off. They could go for this now. Louvre is the one with the advantage.
That was a great hook coming in from Marsha here. Out of all the members, Leomon is pretty important. I mean, he is on top of that priority list with that Granger. With control over the Lord Pit now, they just have to shove ArkAngel out of there.
They need to go for this. They can't just let this through. They have to fight this. Oh no, Divine Judgment doesn't go through, and the Iron lands on the counter. This is going to be another one. It's going to be 3v5 for Louvre.
You can't disrespect the distancing. ArkAngel starting to show that they can bleed.
Oh no, this is not what they want here. They want to back off. Louvre, they're doing a very good job. Just basically playing bodyguard, no one coming into the vicinity. That's another 1, 2, 3. Not even gonna be in distance, and that is Lord going over to Louvre.
Oh boy, now Louvre, this is their turn, okay? They've hit their max items, 43k to 45k. The gold does not matter at this point of time. Their carries have the items. They can cut through anyone, even if they had max tank items. It's going to be the fight of the century here at MSC 2019.
They need to stop getting caught out every single time. It's someone getting Iron hooked in. It's getting Selena arrowed every single time. They need to make sure that as a unit, they are strong in numbers. But when they get singled out, they can't fight 4v5.
Oh, tough games ahead, but you can see the bout. Lord is just walking on over to ArkAngel's base. Lord of Esports, they have to, and I can't emphasize this more, have to make this work.
Yep, they're going slowly but surely. Iron Hook doesn't land. So,
Granger!
Danger! Jeff Cutie forever. Ron knows him out. That's a good throw. This is a team fight. Kilowash is going to be the first catch in the fight. Lorf is going for the onslaught. Jacket gets hooked in. He gets killed off. And this is it. Lorf, this is the opening they've been waiting for.
Can they end this?
Oh, no, there goes the kick. We have the dragon, but quick fingers coming out from Rio, managing to stay alive. They have Lord, they have Luminous Lord. They can go for this. They want to go and end this. Marshall doesn't land the hook. They want to try this. They can go for it. Tikondo lands on the two. Rio, you can do what you want. They're going for it. They just use the crystal. They want to get to it, and they get through. There it is. Lord Esports walks into top 3 in MSC 2019. ArkAngel, they had to play again later today.
Oh my goodness, what a series this has been. Lord Esports, they've shown what they've got. They're going to show their sportsmanship. Congratulations to them as they move into the top 3. ArkAngel, don't worry, they're not eliminated just yet. They're just going to be knocked down a peg into the bottom tier.
Both teams edge to edge, knife to knife. Tit for tat, it was close, but let's look at the end game stats.
Marsha, those hooks on top of Kiddo, like they had a very slow start into the game. They weren't getting those many catches. They weren't able to really find the hooks. And then all of a sudden, they just ramped up. What was going on? 8 minutes, oh, an amazing hook. 9 minutes, another one. 10 minutes, and they kept on finding them.
It was all down to Marsha. I can see 7 assists. The Gato catch up well, it did its work.
Great follow-up though.
And I think the real MVP has to be Watt on this carry. He was doing so much damage. Kido, you know what? He was the difference today as well.
Yeah.
The pistol arrows non-stop, hitting a lot of key targets.
Absolutely. He is sharp with it. Initially in the beginning, both of them were kind of struggling to land them, but now this game has really shown you Love Esports are in it to win it.
Let's look at the highlights of that game 3 and let's just see what happened all over again.
Oh boy. You saw Jeff Cutie forever. He had
Semua yang ada langsung saja di bersama Rhapsody. Yap. Dan ini momen ketika
best of 3s to come.
That's only the first series,
That's
man.
the first one.
We have 5 series more to go. But once again, we want to say congratulations, Lurf Esports, one step into the upper bracket finals. That means you secure top 3.
I mean, these guys, they come in here. This is they haven't played on a big stage like this before, and they're able to perform.
Crazy.
That is impressive.
Crazy.
Now,
But let's look at the MVP of the
Exactly.
series. Who do you think is going to be?
Oh, well, too late. No enough for predictions. It's going to be Watt on the carry.
Yeah, Watt indeed playing really, really well this time around. He was the staple across all 3 games. Even when they lost, he played really, really well.
Yeah, I think he's so consistent with his line of play that it's difficult to punish him. You push him back every single time, he will find a way to start kicking and be that DPS that his team needed.
Yeah, that is game 1 done and dusted. But fret not, we still have a lot more to go. Next up is going to be the Thai representatives IDNS going up against ArkAngel Esports, the champion of MPL Indonesia.
Oh boy, this is going to be a really impressive game. I don't know who's going to take it away, but we're just going to have to speculate.
Woo! If it's anything like this series, it is going to be a tight game.
Yeah.
But of course, before we go for that, make sure you want to go check onto the winning team. Just remind everyone, you're watching MSC 2019, brought to you by Course EG Network as well as Moontune live on Facebook Gaming.
And not to mention our legendary sponsor Smart, as well as our elite sponsors HyperX, as well as Real Me.
Thank you so much for all the support all around. But that being said, I think there is an interview behind Sophia Eruption. Take it away and let's see what they have to say within their own words. So Louvre, I want to hear you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your victors of this series. Give it up for Louvre Esports! Now, what a crazy match. The first match that went to 3 games. I'm here with and I gotta ask you, we were all at the edge of our seat. That game was so cool. Just walk me through it. You guys came in as a runner-up from MPL Indonesia, but you just beat the champions of MPL Philippines in the upper brackets. How are you feeling? And your team as well, how are they feeling right now?
First, of course, we feel so happy right now because as you can see in the game 3, it was so tense.
Yeah, I think everybody could see that.
They were so strong.
And then talk to me, how was the feeling of the team? What were you guys feeling?
Yeah, we feel so refreshed after the game. Like,
Oh, just like, that's the feeling.
Okay, so
like finally.
wow.
That's good. Well, you got more matches coming up, so you gotta rest up. But it's good that you feel relieved. Now, Fira, I believe you have a question for Yor as well.
Yes, so this is the last match for you guys today, and tomorrow you're gonna against ArkAngel or IDNS, and they are very strong. So what's your preparation for the next game?
Of course, we will prepare our best for tomorrow. Yeah, I think.
As much as you can, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all from Louvre. And guys, we're gonna take a break, but don't go anywhere because after this we have IDNS vs ArkAngel Esports. See you later. Bye bye.
Monster kill. Killing spree. Mega kill.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Take a look at us, getting information now. Victorious, always ready for winning the round. Gonna show ya, show ya, show ya, show ya, show ya. Bust like a dawn, yeah, we got the attitude. Like steering class, it's the side, what you gonna do? We go stronger, 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 yeah, yeah. Don't need a thing for a thing. You can compete on my throne. Put your hands in the air. If you're feeling us, put your hands in the air. Our voices are getting so loud. 'Cause together
Download
we're
for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
For 10 years, the rage in my heart has never gone out. I will never forget the hatred of the Smith.
Give you a chance to release the depression.
Oh, revenge! The Imperial Knights will be destroyed by my hammer!
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
We are Onyx Esports. My name is Drian.
My name is Agnish. My name is Saiko.
My name is Sasa.
My name is Udia. I think our performance is good enough. We are able to win against all the team in MPL without taking a single loss. And I think there's no problem in us for the MPL Season 3. Our preparation is we are training every day with another team from the other countries also, and we play rank every day to boost our performance. I don't think there's another team that's more strong than Onyx Esports.
Actually, no team is weak. I mean, they all fight for their country. They win MPL, and yeah, they are the best from their country. So, no one team are weak in this MSC.
I think it's about meta, you know. It's a fight about meta. Whose meta is good against the other meta.
Thank you, Sonic, for supporting us until now. And please, you guys, support us and MSC too. Thank you very much.
You guys.
We are Natic.
Hello, we are IDNS. I'm Emmy. Frame C.
I'm MEAC. I'm MEMC Ming. I'm MC Hack.
I'm Emmy SY.
I'm Emmy Purikan.
ก็ปัญหาที่เกิดขึ้นนะครับ มีทีมประเทศไทยเก่งขึ้นมากมายนะครับ แล้วก็ทำให้เราต้องซ้อมมากขึ้นนะครับ ในเมื่อที่เราเปลี่ยนไลน์อัพผู้เล่นนะครับ แต่ว่าส่วนใหญ่แล้วผมก็คิดว่ามันไม่น่าใช่ปัญหาครับ เพราะว่าเราคือ IDNS ครับผม ก็ในการเตรียมตัวของปีนี้นะครับ เนื่องจากมีทีมที่มากขึ้นนะฮะ พวกเราก็ต้องซ้อมมากขึ้น แล้วก็สิ่งสำคัญเลยครับผมสำหรับทีมเราต้องกินไว้ก่อนนะฮะ แล้วเราถึงจะเล่นได้ดีนะครับผม ก็มันมีผลกระทบอยู่แล้วนะครับในเรื่องของเสียงเชียร์นะครับแต่ถ้าถามว่าเครียดมากไหมไม่เครียดครับวิธีแก้ปัญหาง่ายๆครับก็กินอาหารฟิลิปปินส์เยอะๆครับผมเราจะได้เป็นเหมือนคนของฟิลิปปินส์ครับ ก็สำหรับแฟนๆใน DNS นะครับฝากเชียร์ฝากติดตามด้วยนะครับปีนี้ประเทศไทยก็จะพยายามทำให้เต็มที่นะครับจะไม่ทำให้ผิดหวังนะครับผมก็อย่าลืมนะครับสำหรับแฟนๆใน DNS นะครับก่อนมาเชียร์ก็กินกันให้ท้องอิ่มนะครับผมขอบคุณครับ
For Onyx Esports!
The Beast from Thailand. Let's give it up to IDNS!
All right, now, gentlemen, let's get ready to fight. Shake those hands and get inside your battle stations.
Live on Facebook Gaming, this is the MSC 2019 brought to you by EGG Network as well as Moontone.
Not forgetting our sponsors, the legendary one, Smart, and the Lee one, of course, Realme and HyperX.
This is going to be some great set of games. My name is Getting Q, this is Matthew, and we're going to be casting your games because this is IDNS versus Onyx Esports.
Big game. Now, just a quick recap of what happened early on. We already saw the first series. Now, what happened there?
Yeah, it was hard. It was sweaty. These guys were cutting each other at the knees. They wanted to win, stay on top. It was ArkAngel versus Love, with Love taking the game 2-1.
So this means that Louvre will be stepping into the top 3, into the upper bracket finals. ArkAngel, they're not done now just yet. They still have that lower bracket game, but that's for later on. Now we have another upper bracket game for you, IDNS, going up against Onyx Esports.
It's going to be one heck of a game because both of these teams, they don't want to drop a single game against each other. I mean, coming in from the group of death, IDNS dropping only a couple of games, but they are paired up against a giant here with Onyx not even dropping a single game in the group stages.
4-0, if I'm not mistaken, is the only team to do so. Let's see whether they can continue this momentum.
Yeah, now, you saw the interviews just like me. Onyx looking super confident. The question is, IDNS, with their secret strat, making sure that they are full of that Filipino food to make sure that they stand a chance against Onyx. They show a lot of personality. I love those guys.
Make sure you eat well, guys. Make sure you eat well so you can cheer louder. I like those general advice in life. Make sure you always eat enough.
Yeah, so that's the question here. Is IDNS, previous first champions of MSC, can they take out Onyx Esports here and now?
Oh, well, it's all up to them. It's all on to this, right? the previous champions of MSC, IDNS, going up against one of the favorites of this competition, Onyx Esports. They themselves said it. We feel like we have no weakness. We feel like we are strong. Let's see how strong they are.
I mean, I like the confidence, but it's also like, it's scary because it gives opportunities for other teams to be like, this is the team to beat. We study them, we'll analyze them, we'll cut them down bit by bit until they can take these games off of these guys.
Oh, well, we'll have to see. It all starts from the drop itself. It all starts from the preparation. Have they prepared enough to go up against this Onyx beast?
But before we go into that, we gotta do a bit of a refresher.
All right,
kinda
refresh
have to
time.
Take our minds back here. We're gonna be showing you the bracket and kind of explaining what kind of games and how monumental some of these games are in the lower bracket. But let's look at the bracket right about now.
See here straight away, ArkAngel gonna be on to the lower bracket. Louvre with that win, they secure themselves top 3. Now the question is, who is gonna face up against ArkAngel later on? Will it be Geek Fam or will it be Esports SG?
And not to mention, whoever wins this gets into the top 3 spot if you are in the upper bracket. So IDNS, Onyx Esports, a lot of work is going to be putting to get that top spot. However, Overclockers, Brand Esports, that's the next game that you got to be watching out for.
A lot of games today and a lot of Mobile Legends action left to play.
Oh boy, I can't wait. I'm like so jittery for today, man. I haven't even had coffee and I'm so jittery because we're expecting some high-level gameplay from both IDNS and Onyx Esports. I can even admit, personally, I wasn't expecting IDNS to evolve so quickly and so fast.
But they are playing really, really well. With that being said, let's go to the lineup of Onyx Esports. We saw them, we love them. Anti-Mage, Duran, Uril, Psycho, Sasa, they are the team to beat.
Indonesians, they are good at this game. We've seen Louvre, they made it forward. Will the second representatives push on through as well?
It would be insane of a statement to have both Indonesian representatives in the top 3.
No way. It's just, it can't be possible. I don't know, but I'm getting that gut feeling like you did. Indonesian final, maybe?
Oh, that's really far away. It's really far away. Let's talk about the lineups of the other team. It's IDNS.
It's gonna be ASY, AZ, Framesy, Hack, Hooligan, and Mimsy, Mink, IDNS, the Thailand representatives. Hope you guys have had your meal, because they're gonna need your support.
They looked good during the group stages. They beat out Brand Esports 2-0 with a new strategy, something that nobody saw just yet. No, they were the ones that formulated it, right? Kimi Diggy, that was a very oppressive lane.
Exactly, and it was really, really impressive how they played overall. But for a team that names themselves I Do Not Sleep, these guys up on stage, they're looking real refreshed.
You know, they say, it's good they say IDNS, it's not IDNE, so I do not eat.
No, I don't think we'll see the players here. They'll be like, no! Framesy will not be happy with that.
It's like, nope, I like this, but it's all up to this. It's all up to the teams to show up. With that being said, let's look at the featured player matchup between both teams.
Yep, it's going to be Framesy. He's so versatile on that card. And Udil, this is the man to look out for on that Gusher.
I mean, that Claude in the group stages was just a thing of beauty to watch. He solo carried that game single-handedly against Brennies.
Yeah, he was crushing it through, and not to mention Udil as well. I think everybody can kind of just give him the respect he needs. He is an A-class player.
Yeah, but now going into this, it's all on that drop. Who is going to show up in that drop? What kind of tactics have they prepared?
I don't know, but Kimi is looking pretty prominent here.
Oh, do you think so? 100%. One thing I can be sure of is that Diggy will be banned out.
Ooh.
Onyx has banned Diggy all the way through in their group stages.
Yeah, I think with Onyx, they have some great team synergy. They've got some really good timings on their fight. Like, when you see them go in, they go in like an AI robot exactly in sync. They've got some telepathy bonding. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I want to see what do they change coming into this. Just remind everyone, you are watching IDNS against Onyx Esports. Later after this, we have a hot game. Geek Fab going up against Esports SG, the rematch of MPL Finals.
I don't know, man. Today's games are just... You want to see everything, but also your brain is like, I have to, but I have to keep watching.
This is
I can't
MSC,
take my eyes
man.
off.
This is MSC. Every single team here is a champion in their own right. They play so well, and every single game is going to be tight.
But you have to admit, Onyx did bring up a very important point during their interview. It's about, the country's meta. What do they provide? But I want to put a counter. I want to be devil's advocate here a little bit, because you can see a lot of these teams, they play against each other. You can see the meta slowly kind of like converging into the MSC style, seeing what they prioritize, how they kind of shifted their focus from what they thought was good to what it is now.
Yeah, the Taritzla, one of the best examples. The Diggy Kimi, another one. What is the meta being shown in this matchup? Pretty sure Onyx, they have been keeping a lot of their own strats here. They have not picked a lot of those S tier picks, just choosing their own comfortable heroes. Nothing new. I'm sure they have something up their sleeves.
Yeah, I definitely think so. If there was a team with a trap card set into place, I think it's got to be IDNS.
I mean, we'll all have to see how it goes about. Remember, best of 3, one win is not going to cut it. You need to win twice.
Hey, but, I mean, though you want that early first win, okay? The momentum is always good here, and I think it's going to mean a lot for IDNS, because I think this is a team that really wants to play off of that momentum. So if they take that first game, I mean, that second game is looking mighty good for them.
Oh, I can see a couple of EVOS fans there, but that's for later on. Let's focus on the current one. Okay? Okay, cameraman, no more EVOS.
No more EVOS. No more EVOS. Stop it. Stop it. Stop teasing me.
Yeah.
So I want to see that, but right now, I want to see this game because expect some high-level gameplay from both of these teams. They can't make a mistake here.
I mean, they need to be on the ball. We saw it in the earlier series. It was just down to one small mistake, one misstep, one misclick, whatever you want to call it. That's what's going to make the difference.
I mean, misclick or misflick. All right, fine. I won't take that one. But Onyx Esports overall, they don't look like they can bleed so far. They haven't shown cracks in their gameplay. They haven't been, taken down a notch by anyone so far.
Yeah.
This might be it. This might be the one time we'll see them drop a game.
They need to be on point. They cannot put their foot off the pedal. They have to keep on going. They are known for their aggressive early game. Let's see whether they're gonna show up.
It could, the tables could turn here. Onyx could be like, you know what? I'll take the Diggy Kimi combination, and then we'll just see complete oppression.
Well, let's see how things will go about. But of course, this is going to be huge. MSC 2019, as you mentioned, really live on Facebook, but you can come down here live at the Smart Aranita Coliseum to watch all the players, all your favorite players here. Go wave at them, take pictures with them as well.
Yeah, buy those tickets. They're having Q&A sessions with these teams, and this is only a one-day thing, so come on over. Please buy your tickets here. The Mythic ones are sold out. They've already given goodie bags, I've heard. Yep. Excuse me, what? Goodie bags?
Yeah. And of course, there's a lot of giveaways in between as well, so come down and have the fun. Look, it's almost a full crowd. It is a full crowd, actually.
Yeah, almost a full crowd. It is a full crowd. Everybody wants to be able to watch Mobile Legends at the comfort of their home or live, where you have a crowd chanting the names of your favorite teams at your back.
Yep, of course. But going back into this, do you expect any odd picks coming up from either teams?
Faramis?
Well, let's see as we go into the drop. Game 1 between Onyx Esports and IDNS. And surprise, surprise, Diggy's banned out.
Yeah, Onyx really doesn't want to deal with Diggy. It's oppressive. It counters so many team fighting compositions. Get rid of it. They don't want to deal with it whatsoever. However, IDNS, they're going to come out with a reply of Harith.
Looks like they are going to take the Harith out. Is it going to be the Harith Grok combo that we see so many times?
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times here, but it kind of depends on where Onyx wants to go with this. They could easily decide, hey, I can ban out the Claude here. IDNS says, all right, that means I have to give something over.
They take away the Grok, so no Grok ban from IDNS. What is their second ban coming out for them? Could be the Cho, could be the Kaja, a lot of things out for grabs.
Yeah, I do think personally that IDNS is more likely going to ban out the Lunox, giving Onyx Esports.
I don't think so, because the thing is that Onyx has not shown that they wanted the Lunox throughout the group stages at all.
Well, that is true. So now Onyx, Kaja is looking super, super good.
They want to Cho.
Oh,
here,
what?
Right here, they've shown as well, they don't care about the Kaja. They like the Cho over the Kaja.
I kind of disagree here, man.
I mean they went 4-0 during the group stages.
That's true. Where am I to criticize these guys? But these guys are professionals. They should be able to play this at the top of their level. However, it's kind of weird for me because these Indonesians, they like to whip out this Kaja. And they are one heck of a team to be whipping it out because they will punish every mistake you make. You step out just a little bit out of your bounds, snatch, Divine Judgment, you're gone.
Yep, so now IDNS taking some time. Kaja Lunox, exactly what they want. I have a feeling that Onyx has prepared for this. What are they going to respond with?
I mean, what other picks are available to these guys? I mean, Lolita is looking pretty good. A great way to actually block a lot of that damage from Lunox. Esmeralda.
I'm surprised they don't lock in the Arkai early on.
I guess they can hold it up in case of anything. The real question is what IDNS is going to go.
They want the Arkai here, I think. It's a very simple pick, unless they want to go for the Claude 4 framesies.
That is true. That is true. I feel like they can go for anything at this point. More likely, they should look to punish the tanks. So they lock in the Minotaur and then look to ban out the Akai.
Ooh, I think that's really good, but I would like the Claude a little bit more.
Yeah, I think they can still pull it off without the Claude. I think they have a lot of respect, but sure.
But
Get the
Fremzy,
comfort pick.
yeah, is so confident with his Claude. Even in the group stage, he showed up with that pick. I was really surprised with the Esmeralda lock-in so early on.
I mean, it's going to be, I think it's A-okay. Esmeralda can be, and has been a dominant force in just running through a lot of teams, gaining and absorbing that shield.
They banned Arkai themselves?
I don't know if this is a statement, but IDNS, they are, all right, sure. Force us, we will play the Minotaur.
I mean, obviously, they also have the Tigro, something that they pulled up constantly throughout the whole year. They are known for this pocket pick. But IDNS, if I was drafting for them, I'll be really thrown off right now.
Yeah, I don't know if Onyx is trying to get in their heads here, but Tigreal is looking like it's going to show up in this particular game, which is a really good point. They have pulled it up throughout their own season itself. How effective is it going to be in a composition like IDNS?
Oh, I like this ban coming out. It's going to be the carry ban. We saw it before. Sasa is a beast on that carry.
Force that Granger. IDNS now going to have that first pick on the red side. Let's see what they're going to go for. Minotaur looking mighty fine.
Fremzy thinking about this. It's going to be the Minotaur. The solid combo has been set up by IDNS, but I have a feeling Onyx, they're going to surprise us with a pick here because this draft is just so weird.
I agree, it is kind of weird. I do feel like they have a couple of options left, but Onyx Esports, on the other hand, they still have that flexibility of the show. So let's see how they want to kind of round out their team composition. Looks like it's going to be the Granger. So, fighter or tank? Fighter or tank?
I think it's a fighter. They want to go for tank here. Wow.
Yep. I'm okay with this, but I don't really know how to feel about it.
So they're gonna go with a Thamus pick. So that's gonna be a tank show together with the Lolita. A lot of early game pressure. If you look at the Onyx Esports lineup, they have a lot of single target damage with the Death Sonata, with the Way of the Dragon charge from Lolita as well. They can lock people down for a really good long time. IDNS, on the other hand, they want to go wombo combos.
Oh yes, this is it. I wanted to bring this up so badly, but this is actually a really good time to bring out this Taritzla. You have a lot of members who can lock down key components and kind of set up for this Taritzla to go for a big penalty zone. But you are playing into that counter matchup of the Thalmos. But if you give Claude a solo lane by himself, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He can use the battle mirror image to kind of, outplay these certain champs.
So what you're telling me is that this laning phase is going to be very, very important.
Yes, absolutely. Level 4s are super important for IDNS. Onyx Esports, they're going to be looking to get some sort of advantages pre-level 4, but they're not going to commit fully to it.
Well, you can see all the high fives all around. IENS, they look prepared. And honestly speaking, with that draft, they are looking pretty good.
It's about confidence, man. You got to pump yourself up before these games. Come in with the right mentality. Look at the confidence. They are so comfortable sitting up on stage there by Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx doesn't look, out of place at all. And that is why they are the champions of MPL. They went 3-0 against Louvre, who just walked into the upper bracket finals as well.
Yeah, I mean, Louvre, they said it in their interview and stuff. They weren't exactly playing too great. Now they're looking much better. Do you think that if Onyx Esports moves on and they meet up with Louvre, Same thing gonna happen? Is it going to be that 2-0?
Well, that is a statement for the future. At the moment, we have to focus on this game. IDNS going up against Onyx Esports. Who wins will bring you into top 3. Well, if you lose, you have to play the lower bracket.
Oh, this is gonna be one sweaty game. Gotta dust your fingers off. Make sure you don't get your hands really gammy because again, remember, those phones aren't their own. They have been sponsored by Realme as well, so they're gonna be playing top-notch gear.
Yeah, of course you can see them wearing the HyperX headsets, and the whole thing here is obviously in the smart arena. Well, the legendary Spartans got us covered with the smart internet.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to mention that. By the way, I've noticed this to be a trend ever since we landed here in the Philippines. That Smart itself, they've got this free Wi-Fi going around that I've been using all day long.
Yeah, but guess what? We're not pretty good. Everywhere is well connected. But let's talk back into this game and let's see how it will go about. Looks like the players, they're all set and ready. Are you ready to get in?
I am absolutely ready for some high-level gameplay for both of these teams. Hopefully we're going to be loading in real soon because I just can't wait.
They are set in stone. As you can see, they're all holding onto their phones. This is going to be one heck of a fight.
Yeah. It's going to be battle for battle, blow for blow here. What do you think? IDNS's composition or Onyx composition?
I think both have their strengths, but the early game should be over to Onyx Esports. They are the ones that will be on the timer. They are the ones that need to make something happen.
I think it's kind of difficult because you have to understand that level 1 may not be their strong suit here. Probably around level 2, but Onyx, they could look to defend. They have the Thalmos. They also have the Cho as well. Both in their own right have their own pros.
And I think you cannot cut the wave when the Thalmos is there here. The turret slot, they have to take a little bit of a back seat to that, lane cutting. They need to be
I'm going to stop you right there because if they send the support with him, it is possible. Claude can just sit in the lane by himself for the first 2 to 3 levels and then look to lane swap afterwards.
Yeah, I agree with that, but we'll have to see how things goes. Obviously, all these players, they're playing for that prize, that trophy, but we are ready now. Onyx Esports going up against IDNS. Indonesia beat Thailand. Let's see who comes out on top.
Let's see how the lane assignments are going to go. Looks like Tarizla is going to be by himself. Hopefully, he doesn't stick his nose out too far because that Granger Lolita will chunk him out.
Okay, let's see how things go. Wow, good predictions. Okay. Looks like Onyx will not go for all that, that lane cut. They will just back off.
But you can see that Onyx, IDNS has a much better lane, especially for the mid side. Esmeralda doesn't exactly clear waves very, very quickly. Not to mention that Cho, yes, he can put a bit of damage, but the moment his abilities are down, he can't really do too much.
Oh, and teammates trying to just play a little bit of a disturbance there, doing a good amount of damage onto Framesy and Hooligan. Very confident on this Thalmos.
I mean, it's confident, but Framesy, he can't afford to walk up too close and getting yanked in by those molten sides.
Well, he's going for it. Oh, Framesy, no. He gets cut out his first blood.
He made a mistake. He tried to throw the Battle Mirror image. It didn't go in the right direction.
Oh, that's really, really bad here. And straight away, Onyx Esports with an early lead.
Looks like the nerves might be getting to the players of IDNS, but they are still going to be pressing on. 1 kill over, not going to make too much of a difference, but Psycho going to take a wee bit of damage here.
Oh, they want to go for this. AZY needs to back off on this Kaja. They're looking for level 4 before they go for a big engage.
Oh, they have to back off now because they have a little bit of support with the Lolita in the wakes just in case that they want to go for some major damage.
They are just backing true. They do not want to make any mistakes here. All fine for now. But Framsy's coming through. He's so far behind. He's only level 2 when Anti-Mage is already level 4.
Yeah, Anti-Mage really did steal a couple of camps from them as well. Unfortunately, say the least. But IDNS, they're not completely out of this game just yet.
Just pushing things out. Hooligan jumps away. Anti-Mage is there as well. You can see he's just securing this lane so well with this 2v1.
Yep, and oh, there he is. There goes Hack. He wants to try and land that penalty zone. Doesn't land it just yet, but it forces Uldil to get out of there.
Yeah, an ultimate for an ultimate. No biggie coming through. You can see Claude does get forced out on it. Wants to fight. Charge lands on the missing Ming, and the death Sonata lets it rip. Nurenboss will stun Hack up. He should be there. It's a 4v1. Tarizla, he does have that passive. He's staying alive for quite a long time. Can he run away from this? You
Wait
can
a minute,
see
he has execution strike.
Coming out. Execution strike. Psycho super low. Falling Starman goes for a dive, but he cannot get the kill. I do not believe it. Onyx, they don't get anything off.
They don't get anything off. They
Sasa!
Oh, man.
Rhapsody. Not only a good song, that was a good spell.
When you feel like you're safe, that's when they catch you off. But now, Minotaur is level 4. They don't exactly get too much off of this. Onyx creating a little bit of lead for themselves. But IDNS, now that they have their Minotaur online, they could look to pick up another fight.
They need to try and force this out. You can see it's already a 3,000 goalie on the side of Onyx Esports. Ramsey, he's really far behind. He went for this Bounty Hunter execute build, but it's not really working out.
Yeah, it's not exactly going to be working out too well for him, considering that he died in the early stages of the game. But let's see if IDNS can punch back. Oh, looks like they are trying to set up protecting the River Crab. Don't want Onyx to get too far.
Oh, he got it. He got it. Sasa. That was insane.
That was a great snipe coming in from Sasa. Unfortunately, wasn't expecting it from the side of IDNS.
Hooligan coming through. Wants to just clear out the way, but you see Anti-Base just being that nuisance that he has been throughout the early game every single time. Remember, this is a 2v1 and he's making it look easy.
Yep, Hooligan, he's got that rage meter already filled up. He's looking for something big.
Oh, now this could be it. IDNS, they can try and turn this around. Psycho super low. Will be going down. The first casualty. That's 24. IDNS, good rotations coming out. Great play from this team.
Yeah, but they got to back out here. They can't go for too much. Sasa, does he have? Nope, does not have that Rhapsody. Again, he doesn't want to commit with the Rondo as well. He knows that he can't get enough.
Remember, IDNS, they have a really solid team composition. They know how to use it. It's all about that wombo combo.
Yep, and now Hooligan still holding the lane up against Anti-Major. He needs to unlock the lane at this point.
Yeah, Udil coming out here. They don't really have any ways of engaging on the side of IDNS. Oh, they want to go for Anti-Major. Yeah. Pretty tanky early on, can't really do much. Ramsey using the Blazing Sweat to just clear out the minions.
Yep.
Oh, they want to go for it.
Hooligan.
Anti-Mage, he's going for the flicker. That was super close.
Wow, Anti-Mage is actually super tanky here. He's able to sustain through a lot of the damage coming in from IDNS.
Meanwhile, there goes the way of the Dragon. Destinana will come through. Kaja will be the first to fall in that fight. Brilliance does get popped. Mizzy Ming eating a good amount of Rhapsody will be able to walk away for now.
Yeah, Minotaur, he's coming back to kind of help them out. However, he doesn't have that Meonian Fury.
Psycho just playing the bodyguard here, making sure nobody comes through. But Hag, can he get it? No. Revenge strike, no cigar on the still.
No cigar whatsoever, but topside is getting punished quite a bit, and it goes down. Good rotations coming in from Onyx Esports. IDNS just one step behind.
Yeah, but they are at least trying to secure their farm, trying to secure all these jungle camps for themselves.
They're going to keep pushing up here, but Anti-Mage, I'm surprised that he's willing to be this confident with his capabilities of not dying, but even Psycho, he's sticking his nose out a little too far. Like, both Anti-Mage and Psycho, oh no.
This could be the wrapper around here. Good flicker, AZY. He wants to try and get somebody out, but he doesn't find any targets. Now he's the one in trouble. He needs to be careful. Flicker on his own self. Ramsey, battle mirror image. The rest of IDNS is coming to fruition. Darkening does get forced out. Psycho could be the target. One more hit will be dead, but oh no. Molten Scythe slows him down. No chase coming out from IDNS.
Yeah, you can already see Onyx, they are just playing out of their minds. Psycho, they're just buying time. Look at bot side.
Oh, bottom side. Sasa taking out that turret basically for free. There was no resistance whatsoever.
Yep, Turritzla there is too late. Isn't able to catch the wave, but the fight still continues.
But now here comes D-Ran. They need to be careful on it. Falling Starman will come out. Kaja's the first to fall. Save goes to the Claude. Numenon Blast will stop Hooligan from chasing Mizzy. Does take out the Cho. That's a good fight here coming through on the side of Onyx Esports. 7-2 the kill score.
Yep, not going too well for IDNS considering that it's already a 6K. Oh no, a 7K by now. Goal lead for the side of Onyx Esports. They're punching really hard. 7 kills to 2.
They need to find a way to enter the base here. They need to find a way to crack out Onyx. They are going to take this mid turret for free, and I think they're going to continue to push. You can see they're pushing in all sides here, Gideon.
Yep, and they can't really do too much. Anti-Mage is just being a huge nuisance for the side of IDNS, and they're struggling to kill him as well, considering how confident Anti-Mage's play is. He looks to bait this out.
Death Brush coming out. Falling Star Moon charges up. Hooligan is the one to fall. Medium Fury will stop them in the track. That's a good ultimate coming in, but a Death Sonata. Ramsey gets sniped away just like that. Lunox, what can he do? The Kaja's down as well. Here comes the stun. Numenon Blast lands on it too. Onyx, they want to chase, they want to dive, they want to kill, and they get everything from IDNS.
That was just way too clean coming in from Onyx Esports. They set up the bait. IDNS bites. They immediately respond and take them out.
And Psycho coming through. Doesn't have the way of the dragon. He's just playing bodyguard, making sure he doesn't come near Onyx at all.
Yep, and they are going to be in the base. Yeah, they can get out of there, waiting for the abilities. Quickly hop on out of there. Let's see how they want to push through.
Ice Queen Wall gets completed by
Oh,
Udil.
no,
I think
that is
that's a
such a big buy.
really hard item to be countered by IDNS because every single time he pops the Stardust dance, it's going to slow them out.
That's going to be very, very scary here as Psycho, once
Oh.
again, that damage from Granger.
Force the brilliance out of Mixi Mix. He needs to back off. You can see they're pushing against IDNS, making sure that they don't have a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, Onyx 12K ahead. They're coming up with a super clean game so far. No mistakes being made. But IDNS just on the back foot for the most part of this game. And it's only been 8 minutes.
They're waiting. Framesy finally picking up the Demon Hunter Sword 8 minutes in. That is not a good item timing.
Yeah, that really isn't. They wanted about... They definitely wanted a lot earlier, but IDNS playing on the back foot again. Now, here is where it gets a little tough because Onyx, in about a minute or so, Lord is going to spawn. And that's going to be endgame.
Yeah, because they want to get the Lord. Just push in straight away. IDNS, they have around 50 seconds to prepare themselves for that big last fight.
Ah, boy, this is not looking too good for IDNS. Can they find the turnaround?
Oh, this could be it. They finally get it. Udio does get 4. Being a very good follow-up here, and that is the potential coming in. Meanwhile, anti-mage in the back line. Numero Blast is there. How many can he catch? He only catches Turista. Tesonata, Hank will finally go down. So far, it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Not too bad. Rhapsody's there. Sasa Rondo across the wall. Gets another one. A double kill for this Granger. He wants a bit more. He flickers into the face. The Rondo's there. Frenzy 1v1. Could it be enough? No, it's the answer. Everyone from IDNA is super low. He gets a Maniac. Can he get the last kill? I don't think so. But this just opens up the fight straight away for Onyx Esports.
Yeah, they're kind of trapped right now. And Framesy, he's just too weak. He can't get any damage in. It's a 1-for-4 trade. And IDNS lose their inhibitor turn over to Onyx Esports as they push into their base.
They're going to take another inhibitor here. Going to rotate into this mid-side. You can see everyone on Onyx. They are very, very low. But they just don't have enough items on the side of IDNS to end them out.
Oh, this is so rough. 6-0-5. Sasa is having the time of his life.
Oh, brilliance is there on the side of IDNS. But the one thing I want to highlight is that you could see from the fight, that is the potential if they have. The team fight is just too strong from IDNS if they have the chance to group everyone together.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have the items to follow it up. That's the problem. They don't have the damage considering that Onyx is so far ahead. Look at that goal lead.
This could be huge.
14K.
This could be huge. Hooligan is here. You can see the Lord down to 40% health. And not everyone from Onyx is here. Hooligan, he's going to tank it up. They might want to go for this. This could be a big game-changing fight. Hooligan, no more rage mode here. Kaja lands on the Granger, but not enough. Good 5-man penalty zone. But where is the follow-up? Where is Claude? He's coming through. Everyone is quite low. Framsy out of the race there. Lunox will go down as well. Sasa trying to go for the chase. Good flicker from Hooligan. Numanan Bar lets it rip. And that's the last of it. That's a Maniac on the side of Sasa. He wants more. Framsy, he goes back, but straight into the hands of Sasa. And that is a savage for the Granger.
He is going absolutely insane. Onyx, a super convincing victory. The shortest game we've had here at the playoffs. What dominance.
Now that is it. Game 1 going over to Onyx Esports. IDNS, they need to think about their strategies and they need to figure out what can they do to counter this out.
I don't know whether it's stage frights or what, but I mean, they are looking okay. However, so many of them got punished due to mechanical misplays in the early stages of the game.
Once again, we saw the drop on the side of IDNS was very, very strong, but they just couldn't get the ground running.
I mean, I have to give it to both Sasa and Anti-Mage here. They were absolute monsters in the laning phase. Anti-Mage especially showed an A-class play in how to deal with the dual lane. He got a slight advantage, forced Claude out, realizes, hey, I can actually do this. They don't realize that they can take me out if they kite properly.
Yep, and on the other hand, IDNS, they were failing to find those picks. You could see the potential was there. They had the chess pieces, but they were never in line.
Yeah, and by the time they did get the chess pieces in line towards the end of the game, but it was just a little too late. They didn't have the items to follow up.
They kept farming, they kept buying time for Sasa, and you could see at the late game, he was just a monster.
Yeah, let's have a look at some of the highlights of this game. It really was an Onyx show, and here, Anti-Mage, really well played, but for some reason, you did see the animation. I'm not too sure why it didn't go through, but maybe it was just in the wall.
But here, you can see the onslaught coming out from Onyx. They just kept on going. Hooligan, good Minion Fury. They killed off Psycho. This was a good retaliation coming from IDNS.
Absolutely, but that just wasn't enough. Onyx kept control over the game for so long. Sasa always had the angle to get to the backline with that Rhapsody.
Oh, you can see every time, falling starting from Udo, constantly bringing up a lot of key targets every single time, every single fight. IDNS, they were fighting it hard to enter the fights.
Yeah, and I think IDNS, they gotta really think about how to be playing the game, and hopefully they can get the jitters out because this was a little too much for them to handle.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I want to see how the rest of the fight comes through. Good ultimate there. I like the teamwork from Onyx Esports, constantly following up each other, constantly giving each other a lot of trust.
Yeah, and I don't know how Onyx got into such a good position to be this proficient at the game.
Yeah, but you see, that was the team fight potential coming true. They were very, very close to actually killing up a lot of the members, but Onyx, they were too far ahead.
Yeah, just a little too far. And again, though IDNS, they are a good team, they just couldn't get that early advantage.
Yeah, and on this try, IDNS, they need to find a way through. Is it drafting a better early? You can see what turnaround. Very good teamwork. Kaja went for Sasa. Immediately, everyone turned to Sasa, protected him.
Not to mention that every single time Hack got like an amazing penalty zone, Psycho was so ready to use his Way of the Dragon to kick him out, negating his ultimate entirely.
Yep, on this end, on this note, the Savage to end things through. And, well, IDNS, they need to find a way to break this through. They need to think, what is the strategy? Because we saw in the group stage, they are a very, very strong team.
Yeah, but I don't know how teams are going to deal with Onyx right now. They are looking so strong. I think IDNS, they have an opportunity here. It could be one of those situations where whoever's on blue side or whoever gets that early advantage kind of dictates the pace of the game.
Oh, I'm not sure about this. And you can see, even in the draft, IDNS, they are not, they are drafting really, really well.
Yeah.
On the Esports, they gave away Kaja, they gave away even the Lunox, but they didn't seem phased about it.
I think they were very confident in their own capabilities here. The real question that I have for Onyx Esports is like, how do they think about this draft? They go in and they're like, okay, yeah, sure, you can take it. Yeah, sure, that's fine, don't worry.
But
I thought Thamos is alright.
I feel like IDNS, they have something up their sleeves once again, but saw right now, you can see they're still on stage discussing about it right behind them in the camera shot. They have something planned. They need to change up their style in order to try and break through the Onyx Esports wall.
Yeah. Hopefully whatever they have in mind doesn't require Diggy here because, I mean, Onyx really doesn't like Diggy.
You can see every single time throughout the tournament so far, 100% first bat.
100% first man, like they really don't want to deal with Diggy. So, I mean, I begs the question, how come they don't want to pick Diggy for themselves?
Maybe they want to play aggressive themselves so they don't really mind about it. But with that being said, you are watching MSC 2019 live on Facebook Gaming, brought to you by EG Network as well as Moontun.
We also have to thank our sponsors, legendary sponsors Smart, as well as our elite sponsors Real Me and HyperX.
Of course, we're not only live on Facebook, we are live here at Manila, Philippines at the Smart Aranita Coliseum. You can come down here and watch everything live as well.
I mean, you gotta come here live, man. You want to be here, but it's time for the giveaway. MSC giveaway. Here's your code. Type it in.
Get it. Quick.
You guys have been asking gift all day long. This is your opportunity to get that gift. Here is the giveaway. You could get, I mean, we don't know what exactly you're gonna get here. You could get skins. You could get epic skins. You could get dust?
I don't know. I don't want to say it. You are putting your name out there. I don't want to say. I don't know what's the giveaway. Most likely it's going to be the dust, some fragments here and there. It's all up to chance.
Yeah, it really is up to chance. Even our producer's like, we don't know. This is random. We have no idea what these codes are going to give.
But it will give you something. So go there, redeem the code right now on the screen.
Yep, redeem it as soon as possible. Because I know for a fact, there is no way I can add all those numbers numbers and letters without messing one of them up. So be careful. Make sure you type in the correct code.
A lot of characters there for you go, but this is the gift to you, the audience at home, because we want to thank you so much for supporting MSC 2019. It has been a joy so far, and we are only starting the playoffs.
Yeah, and this is only the second game in the upper bracket. There are still plenty of games lined up for you guys, so make sure you're supporting your favorite team because they will need it up on this huge stage behind.
Yeah, and you can see both teams, they are ready and waiting. They are just wanting to drop here, and we are here almost a full house at the Smart Arena State Coliseum. Great support from Mobile Legends.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Like, you could hear the shouts as Onyx were going into that last area. People are here to support their favorite teams, and maybe you guys should too.
So make sure you are here upbeat, but going into this game too here, IDNS, do you think they're going to change up their draft, or do you think they'll be like, you know what, we were just a little bit inefficient in our mechanics? Do you think they're going to change anything up?
Honestly, if this was a best of 5, this was like the final countdown, the finals of the finals at MSC, then yes, they should change up their draft. But mechanical mistakes is something that you need to keep in mind. Changing your draft means that your current team composition doesn't work, and we saw in that previous game itself that yes, it does work. I think it's about being efficient with your spells, not making these mechanical mistakes, because I think Onyx, in terms of consistency, is just so difficult to get past. Let's go into the draft for you guys. You've been waiting for it. It's time.
That is it. IDNS against Onyx Esports. Can IDNS put their backs against the wall and show up in the series, or will it be a 2-0 to Onyx, making up an all-Indonesian upper bracket finals? Well, let's see.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Hayabusa coming in for IDNS, who will be on the advantage of blue side. That first pick is going to be super important.
Onyx, do they want to ban out Diggy?
Most likely. Most likely.
Oh no!
No,
It's
just
a
wait.
error.
Just you wait. It's going to be one of them. Unless, you know, IDNS bans it for themselves,
Oh,
and I
this is
guess
a
they
bait.
don't have a choice.
This is a bait.
Is it? Is it?
Oh, I have a feeling that Onyx Esports is not even going to ban Diggy at all. They are prompting, hey IDNS, do you want your Diggy? Do you want to first pick it?
There is a good possibility. I mean, this is Onyx we're talking about. Nothing's off the table with these guys.
I can see so many people in the crowd at the moment here at the Smart Arena Coliseum. Get your way down here. There's still a couple of seats up in the crowd. Make sure you're there.
Yeah, make sure you are there. Oh boy, 9 more seconds. Onyx Esports. I mean, if they don't ban out Diggy, what are they going to bring in their team composition to deal with it?
All right, Lunox gets taken out here. Onyx Esports, they are thinking, they're trying things out. They know what they want. You can see Udil talking it out with his teammates.
He's probably like, guys, Diggy, we got this, right? We got this, boy.
Do we ban out Diggy? Do we ban out Diggy? That's the question. Everyone here, very serious faces. They cannot overlook IDNS. They are a very, very strong team coming from Indonesia. The MSC 2017 champions. They have quality.
Yeah, they have quality, and they survived and stood on top of the group of death itself.
Croc, Diggy, both available. I called it here. I knew you could feel what they were going to do. They wanted to mind game it out. They take the Croc. Onyx, they might go for the Diggy.
They might go for the Diggy for themselves. Cho being hovered over. I think that was definitely certain, but yes, they want to pick the Diggy for themselves. This is going to be Onyx Esports coming in with a very strong draft so far.
They're
Great
showing
opening.
it up. They are saying, hey, we gotta take this out. Now, IDNS, do they want to go for Kimmy? Because even the Kimmy Grok combo is a very, very strong one.
Yeah, Kimmy Grok combination. Very, very interesting here. I would like them to pick up Kimmy only to deny it off of Onyx. However, I mean, Claude's still on the table. Frames can perform on it. Didn't perform too well on it previous game, but I think this is going to be the way it's going to be.
I like this pick coming out from IDNS. The Esmeralda, a really good counter to the Diggy. Whenever he pops his time journey, hey, Frost Moon shield, that's 5 people's shield that you're absorbing straight away.
Yeah, I think they are expecting these fighters to try and get on top of them, so having the carry just to kind of kite it out is a little bit better than the Claude, just slightly. I do think Claude has his perks, but I think in terms of just kiting, sheer kiting, dancing around just the edge of a knife, it's got to be that carry.
Well, good picks coming through the Arkai ban. I like this. It felt like, you know, Arkai was a staple of Onyx Esports during the group stages. They just don't want to deal with it at the moment.
Yeah, maybe not now. Let's just see how they want to play this out, because, I mean, they got to decide on what they want to get rid of. Where do they look to punish? They've got one of pretty much everything at this point. Do they look to get rid of another tank?
I don't know. I feel like you just ban away, you know, the marksman, right? Granger,
Yeah.
Claude.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get one or the other, so might as well
Whoa.
Focus on getting rid of the tank.
They banned away the tanks instead.
Why Lolita? Oh, that's why. Even before I get to think about it, they get the Selena, making sure that that Guardian's Bulwark ain't going to be blocking no projectiles this time round.
Not a Claw, going to be the Granger. So, Framsy, he's saying, well, I want to change things up. And they are going to give a tribute to Angela is locked in.
Oh, that's actually kind of surprising, their team composition. I wouldn't have expected Angela to be the pick to go to, but let's see how this plays out. Onyx Esports, what are they going to reply with?
This, I tell you, something up their sleeves, and that is the trump card. Will it work out? Well, we'll have to find out. Last pick coming from Onyx, a very safe one. It's going to be the Leomord.
Yeah, I think Leomord, what's great about him into the Thanos matchup, he doesn't have to talk to Thanos. He's like, I'm just going to clear the waves.
Oh, let's see how this goes, because this is going to be one interesting matchup as we count down into the final seconds of this draft. What are you thinking here, Gideon?
I'm thinking IDNS, they got a really decent looking draft. However, you cannot deny that Onyx has an even stronger team fighting composition coming in. If they get ahead and they chunk them out low enough, Leomord is going to clean up shop.
We've seen throughout the tournament, throughout MSC, this Leomord pick has been a very, very strong one. Quite fitting to the MSC skin, actually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hopefully they are using the MSC skin just to pay tribute, but more importantly, what Leomord has, you know, his role has definitely evolved from, oh, I'm going to be the strongest fighter to, all right, maybe I'm not the strongest fighter,
I'm a strong team fighter, but
exactly.
With that being said, IDNS against Onyx Esports, Game 2. IDNS, they need to find something. If not, Onyx Esports, they're going to walk into the upper bracket finals.
All right, let's see the lane assignments. Oh, Granger is going to go down to the bottom side of the map. They're going to compensate Esmeralda's weak wave clearing with Grok. He's going to get a little bit of damage and kind of chase Onyx Psycho out.
Let's see how they want to go for this. It's actually a 3-member mid lane, interestingly enough. Onyx, you can see the Diggy setting up the auto alarm bombs into the brush there.
Oh boy, this is going to be a pretty interesting bout here. Looks like Busy Mix is in a bit of trouble here.
They need to be careful, but here comes AZY. The rest of IDNS is here. Dirad super low. Has to be careful. Should be going down. It is a trade, at least 1-for-1.
1-for-1. However, you're losing Esmeralda to, you know, your support Drian on that show. Not exactly the best trades.
Well, at least it's still a trade. You can see the goal lead actually in the favor. Oh, what?
Okay, sure, that happened.
That auto alarm bomb just killed him off straight away.
Hack, he wants to take out Psycho. He's not going to get away with that.
He does have a trample flicker. That's what's true. One more tick, not going to be enough. Psycho stands there and says, yo, I'm alive.
What? How does he survive? Oh my goodness. But on the bottom side of the map, Onyx Esports, they're going to be cutting off the wave here because of the bit of rotations, giving bot side jungle over to Granger.
They want to just cut this through. They want to make sure it is good enough. Onyx onto this top side. Udil will pick up the top Hermit Crab. Will be the walk away.
I like what Onyx Esports did. They wanted to compensate the fact that Udil needed to pick up one of his buffs early on, so they sent Psycho down to the mid lane to harass them a little bit more than they should while giving the top lane to Sasa. He just stood there. He doesn't have to worry about getting dove at level 1.
Yep, I think that was a really, really smart plan. And now Onyx, they have the slimmest of leads. It's all down to Udil to make something happen. Anti-Mage will get tethered up by the Pepperdown stick. They want to go a little bit more, but Anti-Mage, he's turning things around. He gets the solo kill on this Granger.
Very, very good understanding of the hero. He understood Framesy. He's out of abilities. He used everything. No more Rhapsody. I'm taking very minimal damage from your auto attacks as well as your Angela. I could just take you out.
Well, let's see how this will follow up. Hack so far getting pummeled over. Udil coming through.
Boy.
Here comes the hard guard. Hooligan is the target. BZ Mix, can he go for a dive? He doesn't have his output just yet. Onyx Esports, the members are pretty low. Desolana just lets it rip, and 2 members just went down. An instant double kill.
Really nicely done coming in from IDNS. However, Turtle.
Oh, Sasa. Udil, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? It goes over to Udil. But look at that. Onyx Esports, they are also getting the kills. Just like that. A 2-kill retribution straight away over Tipsy. He rondoed into it, but not enough damage coming out from Udil. One more time. Not gonna be there. Good play coming out. D-Red Flicker doesn't find Framesy. They really wanted to kill off that Granger.
A little too close for comfort. Udil, he's gonna go around. He lands the Abyssal Arrow.
One more for the road.
There.
Well, they're all gonna rotate up to this top side now. So far, Onyx, they are feeling some resistance. IDNS, they are playing a very good game.
Yep, good game indeed. However, the 1K goal lead for the side of Onyx is definitely going to help them out, especially with the EXP lead that they got from that turtle.
Oh, let's see what they want to go for here. Turtle is 50 seconds away, so it's still quite a long time. Don't really know what you want to go for. I think they're just going to go back, try and just defend a little bit, farm up before the next big team fight.
Yeah, but I think they definitely need to make something happen as well. They should be playing more towards the Thalmos lane more than I would like to. Hold on.
Sasa. Time journey's there. Good got his barrier. 1, 2. Where's the third one? Doesn't hit. Good flicker from Psycho. Rhapsody's not going to be enough to kill him off. Good damage, but it's not done yet. Heartcut on to Mulligan. He's going to be alive. Here comes the fantasy. Anti-Mage is there. They want to kill off Missing. He doesn't get the charge. He doesn't pull back the Esmeralda.
Yep, not indeed. But now Thamos finally gets to enjoy the lane a little bit to himself here as IDNS, they're going to hold on a little bit longer.
AZY gets caught out. The trap is there. Angela is down for the count. And guess what? Turtle is up in a couple of seconds.
I'm not going to lie. That was a little bit of poor positioning and a little bit greedy coming in from AZY there.
Well, let's see what they want to go for. Actually, wait. IDNS is the one that starts Turtle. They want to fight. This is going to be a full-on 5v5, I think.
Hopefully AZY does come back to life and gets his ultimate. He's still able to join that fight. He just needs his ult.
Anti-Mage, where's the snipe? Not this time. Onyx gonna lose that out. I don't think they want to fight this anymore.
I don't think Onyx was expecting it to be done so quickly as well. So really good rotations from IDNS. They go for that early push. However, looking on the top side, Sasa is going to pick up that turret in response. So it's 2-0 in terms of that turret goal.
3,000 goal lead for Onyx Esports. They want to try to extend it. They find the Grot way of the Dragon. A mega kill streak for Udil.
Yeah, wasn't able to get that power of nature off as it timed out. However, Anti-Mage still is going through.
Very, very aggressive on the side of Onyx Esports, but here comes Hack. Sasa in the thick of things. He needs to be careful. All 4 members are there. Abyssal Arrow lands. He gets that Sorara, and he gets another one as well. They're not done here, Onyx. Abyssal Arrow, Frenzy just dodged it just by slightest.
Oh, he had to use that rondo early, but didn't aim that Rhapsody to the left enough to actually chunk out Drian here. He's going to make it through as Anti-Mage once again is going to push right on forward.
Drian, I think he's dead here. A little bit too over-aggressive coming through. Popping out. There goes the kill onto AZY on that. And just Sasa in a little bit of trouble. Got his barrier, not going to be up in time. Sasa, Phantom steps away.
15 kills, 6 minutes into the game. This is some action-packed, and if you guys are watching this, just keep your eyes stuck to the screen because it ain't over just yet.
It's going to be a long way through. Psycho gets blocked up by the Guidance Barrier here.
He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind taking care of the damage. He knows he's not going to die.
I like how he just has to stand there.
Oh, yeah. But I think IDRS is showing a little too much respect to Onyx Esports because Salsa definitely could have gone down.
Yeah, they have to back off from this because Onyx Esports, they are still really far ahead. At least they do get their first turret of the game here, IDNS. So, goal lead is around 5,000.
Oh, it's scary, but let's see who gets this next turtle.
Oh, Hooligan does get spotted out by Anti-Mage on the side of the rotations. Turtle will be on the bottom side. I think both teams, they are looking for a fight here.
Yeah, I mean, you can see where Onyx is pushing up to. They've got a wave. They need to make sure that IDNS keeps priority over the mid lane as they rotate.
Here comes the arrow. Lands on the Framsy, but Rondo is there. Hardcore will keep Framsy's eye. Udil's all right. He's caught out. He's caught out. And there goes the Selena. He's down. 4v5 for Onyx Esports.
Ooh. This is the first time that they actually failed the play that they set up nicely for themselves here. Really good idea coming in from Onyx, but IDNS, very good response.
But you see Onyx, once again, setting it up. They say, you know what? At first, you don't succeed. Why don't you just try and try again?
Yep, and Grok going to be clearing out bot side. That was on the top side. I think he can still try and push, but he sees that the rotations are coming in from Onyx Esports. They're going to back away. Turtle is going to live a little bit longer.
I think they're just going to forego Turtle this time because he's going to despawn in 5 seconds or so, but they want to get this fight. Anti-Mage going for the 1v2 here. Framsy trying to run away from him, but no running away from this little one. He's going for a little bit more. D-Rat trying to cup things up. The rival ideas come through. Wild Charge will let out the 2 members here. Good guys bear, but the D-Rat will be able to get the wall. No, Falling Star will keep him in place. 1-for-1 exchange, but you're losing your Granger for your Cho.
Granger for chill, definitely. It really isn't worth it. Drian, he is trading his life to ensure that more priority targets from the side of IDNS are taken out, slowing them down, denying them that farm and time.
and making sure that they find those openings, making sure they don't lose out any small little gaps. This time you can see the hunger in IDNS.
Yeah, and they want to kick back, and they're already doing better in terms of kills. It's 7-11, much closer than you would have think.
Oh, Framzi's onto this reverse time from Mizimings. At least Framzi did manage to secure it. Hooligan, a lot of punishment, needs to be careful there. Everyone from IDNS super low.
All right, I mean, right now Sasa is looking like a beast. Level 11, has a bounty hunter, got a decent amount of gold, has been farming by himself pretty much the entirety of the game. And now that he joins up, he is chunking fools out.
Yeah, you can see every single one. Even if the tanks step up, he's just getting so much damage on them because of that passive.
Oh, this is scary. Oh, very close here, but he does spot out Hooligan.
Oh, Hooligan, at least they do find the information. They don't go for a big invade. They don't go for a big engage. They're just going to back off.
Udil once more. They're going to keep control over mid-wave. They're going to try and get... Oh boy, Sasa in the top side. He's got to kite this out.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Sasa 1v3. Can he get anything? Hack does have to sprint. He's getting covered. Oh, he's getting just kited around. And they kill off Sasa.
Yep, but in return, Onyx on the other side of the map are going to take out this bottom tier 2.
So they trade objectives.
Yeah, they trade objectives, but I would have preferred if they just went right onto Lord at that point.
Yeah, I mean, without Sasa, it's pretty hard to go onto Lord, I think.
I guess.
Hooligan, super low, wild charge, lands onto the Rancho, super low, needs to back off. That's another 1, 2, 3, time journey basically soaks it out. Angela's gone out, good flicker on AZY, but Lord kills him off, Lord killed off Angela. That is an Onyx fan with that Lord.
Goodness, that is super unlucky, but IDNS, they're not out of this just yet.
Remember, there's no more Angela, no more Hardcard, no more shields, and Miziming is gonna fall as well. Framzi's looking for a bit more damage. Now, I think Onyx should be able to just go on to Lord for free now.
Yep, and they will rotate straight to it. IDNS have to wait for those death timers because right now they're struggling to contest these bigger objectives.
Yeah, I mean, this is free. Oh, maybe not. IDNS coming through. Hooligan finding some information going into it. Remember, they have the Death Sonata from Framzi's.
Oh yeah, they're pushing on through Onyx.
Oh, there goes good information for Framzi's. Will he let it rip? Straight away gets the kill. 1, 2, he doesn't get it. It was so close. Selena is the one to secure it. I thought it was stolen away by Framzi's.
Ever so close. My heart just completely sunk in there. Oh, just a sliver of help. But again, Onyx Esports in the lead here. They're going to be pushing up with the Lord empowered minions here. Oh, that was so close.
It was
That's
close.
so frustrating to see.
Yeah, but Onyx Esports, they are the ones in the driver's position, and they are the ones who wants to push this through. Remember, they only need one more win to secure top 3 in this MSC. Abyssal Arrow lands onto Hack. Do they want to engage onto this momentum onto the Thamus as well? The Guardian's Barrier didn't really block out the Lord. Good amount of damage onto that turret. They're just going to let it through for now.
Yeah, they've got a decent amount of damage done onto that tier 2. That tier 3. But bottom tier 3, it looks like it's going to be going down here.
Yeah, Sasa says, thank you very much. I'm just going to auto-attack and I'm going to take it away. First inhibitor game, going to go down to Onyx Esports, and they are not stopping their onslaught here, Gideon.
And most likely going to be another inhibitor going down.
Just like that, they go in, they get out, but now Hooligan does get tacked out. Hardcard onto the ground. He needs to be careful. He's going to go down into the hands of that damage here. Not going to be enough. Anti-base in the front line. Abyssal Arrow lands onto downwards, and the snipe comes out from Udil. 4v5 for the next team fight. Oh, Framzi does get caught out. He's going to back off.
Oh, that's a big ultimate use. That wall charge is pretty important and just kind of denying space from the side.
Falling Starwood out to 4 members. This could be the turnaround. Got his barrier. Only blocks off the and that was the perfect opportunity, but didn't find the opening.
Oh no. Oh, that is unfortunate. But IDNS is able to hold on just a little bit longer into this game against Onyx Esports.
They're playing much better this time around, IDNS. They're looking for openings. They're finding those pickoffs, but they just don't have enough damage. It's Framzi's on that Granger. It's all down to him.
Yep, it's all up to him. Can he pull this off? Can he scale into this game? He has 10K to catch up.
Well, let's see how they go about onto it. The first one, at least he gets the Blade of Despair. He's going to hit a lot harder in the next team fight.
Yeah, but I don't think Onyx is really going to give him the opportunities to get it off here because Anti-Mage has been running him down time and time again, getting right up into his face.
Up into this. Pretty interesting here. IDNS, they are only trapped into the base. The one good thing for IDNS is that they don't really lose a lot staying in their base.
Look at how many Blade Armors both Fighter and Tank had to buy just to deal with them.
Esmeralda gets caught out where the Dragon hits onto Grok. A little bit of mistake. Falling Star onto Leoma, but he's so tanky. Time to instead. The first of all going to be the Esmeralda anti-base together with Sasa into the front lines. They are not the carries. They are the tanks. They are hungry. They want to kill. Hack next to fall. It is super close. Everyone on it not that healthy. They need to be careful.
Yep, they go back for the reset. They cleared out the waves in time. So Onyx, they still have a bit of work to do to make sure they NIDNS.
They're coming through. Rhapsody blowing Psycho together with Leoma, but they get a third inhibitor. Sasa confident to go. Great play coming up from Francis. They get one, but look at the damage from the carry. He almost just took him out, but they take out the Grok. Now it's going to be a 2v4. Who is going to be able to come on top? Francis trying to kill Sasa. He needs to kill out the carry. Activation in the front line. They just sniped away the creature. There's no more damage. There's no more defense. Falling Starman will come out. Doesn't catch on to anyone, but Andrew's down. Andrew's down. They have one more minions. They have the next batch of minions coming through. Hack is back alive. He can play defense. He can at least buy a bit more time, but there's so many minions. They need to clear it out first.
Yep, he pops his ult to clear it as fast as possible and sustain through the damage, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, there goes that anti-mage, just snipes it out. The Phantoms did a little bit too much, too hard to defense it through. Onyx Esports, they are waiting for the minions. They can't go for it right now. They want to make sure it's going to be game 2-0. Onyx Esports will walk up into the upper bracket finals.
Oh my goodness, Onyx Esports, such dominant performance coming in to MSC. They are going to keep up that track record. Not going to be losing a single game.
They're a little bit upset into it. You can see Anti-Mage barking down orders. He's like, that's so many mistakes. Why are you so happy? You know, like, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Perfectionist at its